Hey there! In this video today we are going to see what the Home tab, the first tab, has for us. So, in the left hand we have the clipboard that has the cut, copy or the paste buttons that we can use them in order to copy and paste things in our slides. The second thing that we can point to is the new slide button that we can make any kind of slides that we want to, and we can change the layout of the previous slides that we made like this, and we can reset them to the previous ones, and we can make sections like this. We can name the section. Let's make it section. Okay, you can see that here we can control a bunch of slides together. So the next thing is, let me change the layout to this, is the text editor or font. Let me write font, and you can change it. You can change the font, and let me change it to, I don't know, Arial. You can see it's changed, and you can bold it or italicize it, underline it, or give shadow to it. Okay, and you can change the how close the words are together, and you can lowercase or uppercase the words or letters. You can see I can change it. Let me write it lowercase and make it uppercase. Okay, and you can highlight what you have written, or even change the color to something that you like to, and you can change the font obviously, and you can remove all the things that you have done on the text by this. Okay, you can change the alignment of the text by these buttons. You can align them right or left or at the center, or you can just justify them. So if you, let me write something. Okay, if I change the alignment to just left, it will be like this. If I change it to justify, you can see that it's fit to the box. Okay, let me show you. This is what the justify does for us. Okay, you can even change the distance between the lines by this, and you can even choose what you want to, not necessarily what it has. Let me write it 1.8. Right. In other languages you can change the text direction from left to right by this, but in English we use the right to left. Okay, and the text direction, of course, let me show you. You can rotate it 90 degrees or minus 90 degrees, which is 270 degrees, and you can just stack them like what you see. Is not good here. Let me say here it is. They can stack it. Okay, so make Control Z, and you can align the text on top or bottom or in the middle. Okay, here is the edge. You can even change it to and convert it to smart art, and you will see in the insert tab that what the smart art is and can do. Okay, this is the paragraph section and the drawing. We can use the drawing. Let's use it here. As I said earlier in the last video, you can use the text box. Okay, you can shape and format the text box, and you can draw lines. If you hold shift, it will be direct, and other things like star, like I don't know, road. You can change the road or rotate it. You can see that I can rotate it, and you can even arrange the things you have drawn or written by this arrange button. I can arrange it to the center, and if you draw some shapes on each other, you can change them. Let me change the color. Okay, here you can bring it to front or send it back again, and if you have multiple shapes, let me draw this here and change the color by here. Okay, if you send it to forward, it will gradually coming to the forward, but if you the road is there, and if you bring it to front, it will directly come to the front side. Okay, and you can access quick styles here using this button. This is the, of course, simplest style, and you can even change the color and the margins color, and here it is. Let me make it better looking. Change the color to black and make it bigger. Okay, let's align it to center. Here it is. Select all of these and bring them. Okay, you can align it, whatever you've drawn or written, to left, to right, or to the center, and align them to top, of course, and other stuff in the middle. I don't need it here. If you hold shift and change the shape or text, it will only change the position in that direction, not other directions. Okay, and you can rotate, of course. I recommend using this and holding shift again. It will be nicer to rotate. And you can distribute some boxes or shapes. Let me show you some example of these. Let's say we have some boxes that are this distance here and here and here. So if we want to um, distribute these boxes horizontally, we can choose all of them, and in this button use distribute horizontally. You can see they are all distributed evenly from each other. And if you want to, you can select them all and rotate them all together. Okay, and if you, for example, want to distribute them horizontally, you can use the distribute vertically. Sorry, here it is, and let's say it is here and here. Okay, the first and the last box will determine what the distance between each box is. Let's see what it means. Here it is. You can see that the first and the last box doesn't change or doesn't move, but the others change evenly to make the distance similar between each box. Okay, we can use the let me bring it here and delete them all. Bring it here and align it to center. We can change the color of the fill of the shape like these, and change the color of the outline, and we can use the red one, and even change the effects of the shape. We can make it 3D or give it shadows, inner or outer, or even perspectives. You can have reflections of the shape you have drawn or the image you have inserted into your slides. It can have glue, or you can soften the edges. It's not that bad. Let me choose this, and we can bevel it. It's for the 3D models. It's not clear here, and you can rotate it in a 3D perspective. Okay. A very useful editing tool is the find and replace. The find button is for finding a specific uh, text or word in your slides, but I recommend using um, replace instead, that you can replace anything that you want to change. And let me write something here. The visual wizard 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 and wizard. Okay, if we want to change all the wizard to wizards, we can use this find button. Well, find the wizard and replace them with, let's say, rabbit. Replace them all, and here it is. You can see the changes that are made so easy and fast. You can do it without uh, changing all of the wizards to rabbits by yourself. And here it is, the select item. It selects all the things you have, but I recommend using Ctrl A. That does the same thing. And here it is. That's the first tab, the home tab of our PowerPoint app. I hope you enjoyed this. If you liked the video, please hit the subscribe button and like it.